Welcome to Social Science class, Geography Chapter 5, India's Forest Resources. My dear students, in this chapter, we are learning about the meaning and importance of forest resources, types and distribution of forest in India, conservation of forests, wildlife sanctuaries, national parks in India, biosphere reserves of India. Okay, in this chapter, now first meaning. More land area covered with trees or plants and undergrowth is called forests. Probably forests are extensive and commercial or economic importance or value. It consists of either natural or planted vegetation. So, which are the important uses or benefits of forests? Direct uses or benefits of forests are: forests provide fuel, timber, industrial raw materials. Forests provide fodder for animals, jobs opportunities for the people. These are the direct uses or benefits of forests. Now, indirect uses or indirect benefits of forests are: preserves the physical features, check or control soil erosion, control floods, regulate the flow of rivers, forest to prevent desertification. They helps to improve soil fertility, make the climate equable. Forests help to maintain ecological balance. They provide shelter to wildlife. So these are the important benefits or forest uses of forests. Three important factors decide forests. One, climate. So temperature, humidity, rainfall, etc. These are climate aspects. Then soil, fertility, kinds of soils, etc. Relief means physical features are play a very important role. These factors influence on growth of forests. My dear students, which are the main types of forests? This very important question. So one is the tropical evergreen forests, tropical deciduous or monsoon forests, scrub forests and grassland, desert vegetation, mountain forests, mangrove forests. The tropical evergreen forests. Tropical evergreen forests probably wherever the highest rainfall means more than 250 centimeter heavy rainfall occur in such areas. So this kind of tropical evergreen forests are found in India. Evergreen forests are situated on the western slopes of the Western Ghats and hills of the northeastern states of Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Tripura, Manipura, and Andaman Nicobar Islands. Tropical evergreen forests are dense forests, means more thick forests. The trees grow very height. Trees and plants do not shed their leaves at a time. So that's why they are called evergreen forests. Evergreen forests famous for hard, very valuable trees like ebony, rosewood, teak, mahogany, gurjan, and champa. Now, tropical deciduous forests. What are the characteristics of tropical deciduous or monsoon forests? Tropical deciduous forests probably they are situated more than 100-200 centimeter rainfall regions. These tropical deciduous forests are occupied wide area large on the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats, including Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Chotanag Plateau, foothills of the Himalayas, and West Bengal and Odisha states. Tropical deciduous forests important character is or feature is its trees leaves are shed down during spring and early summer. So these are also called monsoon forests because in the monsoon rain trees leaves are very green, but early summer springtime its leaves are started to withering or shut down. In these forests, very commercial valuable trees like sandalwood, sal, teak, kusum, kanju, neem, tamarind, mango, myrobalan. These kinds of trees are grown, very valuable trees are found in tropical deciduous forests. One more important type of forest is scrub forests and grassland. These scrub forests and grasslands mostly extend in India at 60 to 100 centimeters of rainfall. So most of these uh, scrub and short grass, coarse grass grown, thorny bushes are grown in these regions. They are most of the scrub forests are covered in Kutch, Gujarat, Thar Desert, Rajasthan, Punjab, parts of the Western Ghats, and the Cardamom Hills of Tamil Nadu. Desert vegetation. So generally, desert vegetation immediately come to our mind: high temperature, low rainfall, sand covered area. Only so humidity is very less. So wet also very less. Most of these regions receive 10 to 50 centimeters rainfall annually. So these vegetation means desert vegetation found Thar desert in Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Deccan Plateau. Most of the in desert regions less rainfall or scanty rainfall. That's why vegetation consists of scattered trees and thorny bushes. Jand, Kayer, Kolko, Bubble, Cacti, and Kizra kind of plants or trees are grown in desert vegetation. Next, mountain forests. Mountain forests also called alpine vegetation or mountain vegetation. Most of mountain forests in India slopes of the mountains called mountain forests. So this is depends upon the altitude or height and rainfall. The main trees grown in these forests are chestnut, ash, oak, beech, pine, cedar, spruce, fir, deodar, and walnut. These trees are grown in mountain forests or alpine vegetation. Most of the mountain forests are covered in Himalayas and small extent in Nilgiri hills. Next, mangrove forests. Mangrove forests also called as tidal forests. These forests are found in wet marshy means wherever water, river, even sea or ocean water uh, found in such areas, and also even joining river deltas. In such areas, we see this kind of mangrove forests. Mangrove forests mainly found in deltas like Ganges Delta, Mahanadi Delta, Godavari Delta, Krishna, Kaveri, these, and also western parts of western coast of India like pockets coastal area of west coast of India. Mangrove forests important trees are cane, screw pipe, palms, sundari trees, rhizopora, especially Sundari trees. Sundari trees are plenty trees grown in mangrove forests, especially Ganga Delta, Ganges Delta. So more Sundari trees are grown. That's why these are called Sundarbans. So important natural habitat of Sundarbans in West Bengal or Ganga Delta is white tiger. Mangrove forest's important character, these trees, the tree trunks are supported by a number of stilt-like roots which are submerged underwater. See in this picture, my dear students, how the mangrove trees are submerged underwater. This is important character. See, this kind of forest trees are very essential along the coastal areas. Easily we can prevent even use tides or waves of sea or ocean and control coastal erosion. Next, distribution of forests. In India, 7.74 lakh square kilometers forests covered. Total 23.6% forests covered in India. According to even National Forest Policy 1952, India government implemented National Forest Policy in 1952. According to that, 33.3% essential forests. But unfortunately, today world average forest is 29.5%. But in India, most of the forests are not same in all places, not evenly distributed. 60% forests in India covered Himalayas and peninsular hills, 20% forests covered in northern plains. Madhya Pradesh state is largest forest area. Goa is smallest or least less forest areas. The main causes or reasons for the destruction of forests are expansion of agricultural land. So today, growth of population, even agricultural crops demand also increasing. That is also one reason. Then now development of roads, national highways, railway constructions also started. Many irrigational projects means multi-purpose river valley projects are started. Even growth of industries also. Even growth of cities and towns, and also even overgrazing of even farmers take their or herders take their animals and grazing, and also forest fires, even diseases also. These are the main causes or reasons for the destruction of forests. Next, what is conservation of forests? Conservation of forests refers to prevention or conserve or protect the forests or prevention of destruction or over exploitation of forests, and its management is called conservation of forests. What are the methods to be taken conservation of forests, or what are the measures or what are the steps are to be taken conservation of forests in India? Supposing question one is control of deforestation, means avoiding cutting down of forests. Then restriction on grazing, so avoid the grazing animals in forests. Control fires, forest fires. Then even avoid the illegal activities in forests, illegal occupy areas in forests, and also avoid the insects and diseases in forests. Illegal cutting of trees also to avoid, and scientific cutting of trees to follow. Only old trees and cutting down of only old trees or dried trees only cut down, and legislation to check deforestation means law is okay. Implementation of law is very important to even conservation of forests. Encourage afforestation. My dear students, every year we are celebrating June and July Vana Mahotsav or afforestation. Next, wildlife sanctuaries. What is wildlife sanctuary? Which are the important wildlife sanctuaries in India? The wildlife sanctuary refers to a place where the for providing protection to wildlife. So here complete avoiding any kind of killing or capturing of any species of animals or birds prohibited except under orders of the competent authority. So here there are total 523 wildlife sanctuaries in India. The most important wildlife sanctuaries are Annamalai and Mudumalai in Tamil Nadu, Dandeli, Bhadra, Talakaveri, Biligirangana Hills in Karnataka, Periyar in Kerala, Nagarjun Sagar, Telangana, Bharatpur and Ranatambore, Rajasthan, Manas in Assam, Jaldapara in West Bengal. Next, national parks. What is national parks? Which are the important national parks in India? An extensive means more extended area which is specially protected or protecting, preserve its natural beauty, wildlife, forests for public entertainment or recreation, and scientific interest. This is called national park. Forestry, grazing of agricultural activities are not allowed here in the national parks. Important national parks. Before we important national parks, First national park in India is Jim Corbett National Park, first Uttar Pradesh. Now it is Uttarakhand. In the world, first national park is Yellowstone in 1872. There are 99 national parks in India. The most important national parks are Kaziranga, Sundarbans in West Bengal, Kaziranga National Park in Assam state, Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand state, Gir National Park in Gujarat state, Kanha National Park in Madhya Pradesh, Bandipur, Bannerghatta, Nagarhole, these are in Karnataka state, Sariska in Rajasthan state, and Dudhwa National Park in Uttar Pradesh. These are the most important and mentionable important national parks in India. Next, Biosphere Reserve. What is Biosphere Reserve? Which are the important Biosphere Reserves? Where is the first Biosphere Reserve started? The biosphere reserves are a special category or special group of protected area of land and coastal environments. So, here people are an integral component of the biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserves in India. First biosphere reserve started Nilgiri 1986, but the concept of biosphere reserve actually initiated by UNESCO in UNESCO in the year in 1971. So this is main objective is man and biosphere program. The main objectives of biosphere reserves are conservation, research, education, and local involvement. So these are the main objectives or aims of biosphere reserves. The important biosphere reserves of India are, see, one is important total 18 biosphere reserves are there in India. Nilgiris in Tamil Nadu, Nanda Devi, Nokrek, Manas, Great Manas, these are in Himalayas, Great Nicobar in Andaman Nicobar, Gulf of Mannar area, Sundarbans in West Bengal, Simlipal and Kanchanjunga, Pachamari, Agastyamalai, Dibru Saikova, Dihang Dibang, Amarakantak. So these are the mentionable important biosphere reserves. My dear students, so far what we are discussed in this important forest resources. So whatever the you have doubts, okay, once again listen and also watch it video. Thank you.